Deebo comes out, x-rays are negative, nothing's broken or fractured in the shoulder. The quote is he's 50-50. Now, let me just say this. Watching the film after that hit, Deebo stayed in the game, which is tough as hell. Like, dude's a warrior. Watch him run. You'll see him running like this, and he's just pumping one arm. As he's running a route, this arm is fixed. The other arm, he's running fluid, but this arm's not moving. He's going to jet sweep motions, all that stuff. That arm is glued to his ribs. It's like it's in a cast. Like, he was in crazy pain. To go back out there, I mean, he's Deebo. Like, let's just be real. He's always let it all out there. He's always put his body at the mercy of the sport and for the team and all that stuff. And watching the routes, he went back. He had 9 total plays. I think he got hurt on the 3rd or 4th play. And you watch it, and it's just like, oh, you can just feel it. It's silent tape. You can't hear anything, but you just see him running, and it just makes you cringe. Now, Kyle Shanahan, if that dude's arm fell off and they had to surgically remove Deebo's arm this morning, Kyle Shanahan would leak out there or say, Deebo's 50-50 this week. I trust Kyle with a lot of things, never injuries. I mean, I've said that forever. That dude, if somebody's not going to play, he's going to make it sound like they're going to play. And if they're going to play, he's going to make it sound like they don't play. He feels like it gives them an advantage. That's just who he is. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that Deebo will play, but he might be used as a decoy again. We've seen this before. Week 4 against the Arizona Cardinals, he went out there and was just a decoy. He had 3 rush attempts and no passing targets. That's not a bad thing. Deebo out there changes things. You have to respect it, whether he's wounded or not. We'll see. We'll kind of see how that goes. Look at this. I love this, Aaron. He says, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. 49ers against the rest of America, baby. Everybody was going against us. Everybody's going against the 49ers. They do not want us there. It's a feel-good story. For some reason, the NFL has adopted Dan Campbell as the most beloved coach out there. And I like Dan Campbell. I'm sorry I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get it. And the huggable whatever he is has masked the media talking about how terrible their defense is. That's weird to me as well. And yeah, they're a good football team. They're 12-5, just like the 49ers were. Like they belong here. They do. But don't come at me acting like they're the team that should win or whatever else. Screw that. No, they're not the team that should win. The better team should win. The better team's the 49ers. And so, yeah, the reason why everybody likes the Lions is because the 49ers have beat everybody. I forgot who put this out because I thought this was pretty. Here we go. Yeah, Josh Dubow. If the 49ers beat the Lions this week, the 49ers would have beaten every NFC team that made the playoffs. So all 6 teams that made the playoffs in the NFC, the 49ers have beaten 5 of them. They're the 7th. They just got to beat the Lions. This would be the first time a team has done that since 1993. The Chiefs did it on the AFC side. So, yeah, the Eagles hate us. We destroyed their career. The Cowboys hate us. We've knocked them out of the playoffs back-to-back years and beat them by 32 points this year. The Rams hate us because, well, let's just be honest. We always beat the Rams. Tampa Bay, we beat them as well. I mean, come on. The Packers, we sent them home how many times in a row? So, yeah, every team doesn't want to play us. And if you're the Ravens or the Chiefs, you sure as hell don't want to play the 49ers. You don't. You want to play the Lions. Why? Because they're not as good as we are. They're not. And so, yeah, every team's against us. And I freaking love it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come out at us. Bring all the hate that you want. We'll haters ball this damn thing. Hate. Don't care.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.